Welcome back to the channel, everybody, in episode number 4 of Cthulhu, the Cosmic Abyss. So, the last time we played this, we ran into an issue where we couldn't jump. Well, good news is, I could jump. Bad news is, it's been like 3 weeks and I have no idea what I was doing on this game, so we're going to learn together. Shout out to all the viewers over on Twitch and on YouTube, and hello to Connor in chat. How you doing, buddy? All right, let's get this started. So I have a guide pulled up just in case that I can't figure out where I'm going. So we're going to, we're going to just have that on standby. So the last thing I remember that we had to do was open the top left, which is the investigation. Get to the star of Shamash. So it's that thing. And then there's a monster actually right there. And yeah, so the problem that we had last time, we got those already, was we went to cross over here and we couldn't. Yeah, right here. We couldn't get up on this ledge because for some reason the game wouldn't let us jump. We don't have that problem anymore, but let's go back this way and see where we are. I know I got that recording. I don't remember how to. Let's see here. Trapezohedron documents. I need to do. Oh, you're new to this game. Can you recap? So essentially, these guys were experimenting on Cthulhu and like Eldritch things, and they're basically going after its power, and you're trying to find that power. It's at the bottom of the ocean, which is fantastic, and essentially you're trying to find the leader of this place and stop him from raising Cthulhu, essentially. Other than that, I really don't remember much of it. I think that's the basic story. There's a bunch of other stuff going on too that I kind of remember, but we'll have to. There's human sacrifice, you know, all the Eldritch and Cthulhu stuff going on. Let's do the alloy. Okay, flashlight is right stick. All right, cool. So I think I got this one. Yes. Okay, so let's go. The last thing I remember doing was we went inside a library-like structure and got a bunch of steals to decipher a code. So we can find our way back to that. That door's caved in. Whoop. Okay, he can see me. All right, let's go this way. That's everything. Okay. All right, so we have this. Strange glowing symbols are etched into this monolith. Analyzing it could reveal ancient knowledge. Already analyzed. Okay, let's go to the right side. Is there a map? I don't remember. Troll. There's not. Okay. And again, I may be a little rusty here for a second because I don't remember. I do remember I can't step on that goo. Or he sees me. Now, I never got to go this way, so that's where we're going to start. Interesting. Stone fragment. There's some of that goo. Milky matter, a sticky white substance present on the ground and walls. A secretion from an unidentified organism. Stone fragment, mineral with a hardness level greater than diamond, precise geological nature unknown. Porous structure indicates absorbent properties. Alright. Do I need to jump that? No, I cannot jump that. Incomplete prayer still. Presence of a complete Sumerian cuneiform text and a strange alphabetic symbols inlaid with gold. Contemplate the star of Shamash, the gift that contains the fallen god. Approach with humility. The guardian is watching. He will judge you. The seal is divided into different sections. The version of the text in the unknown alphabet is incomplete. The strange symbols appear to correspond to the Sumerian text. The sample on this stone is not large enough, but with enough matches I could translate them. How to translate these strange alphabetic symbols. The steel is broken, you need to find the missing piece. The steel is covered with gold symbols. Using the sonar frequency could help you find the other piece. The other piece of the steel is inside the lab on the other side of the chasm. Okay, let's switch our... Do I have that? Okay, so I need to activate gold symbols. Whoops. I don't have that actually highlighted. There we go. Okay, so it's on the other side of the chasm. Oh. Hello there.
The victim died several days ago. It would appear that the tentacle is assimilating the body.
Abby Ortiz, a collector employed by Ocean One. The main goal is to get to the star of Shamash, which I don't know if that means through this thing. Like, we have to kill it to do so, or we have to find a way around it. I have no idea yet. It's kind of where we left off. I really don't know what we're kind of doing. Wait, is that thing, is that umbilical cord thing inside of her? Oh my god. Ooh.
Nothing about this feels natural.
Those eyes. Like they grew out of it without any order.
Watching. Guarding the star.
Alright. Something up there. Okay, it said it was on the other side of the chasm. Does that mean this direction? I feel like we came from here without much of a plan. Looks like I did miss one. Oh, there we go. Strange alphabetic symbols inlaid with gold. And there's another one up here that I also missed. Engraved steel. Isn't that the exact one that the broken piece is made of? Strange. Damaged metal. No visible log. Damaged opening mechanism. Let's see. The object has a remarkable magnetic force. The door could be unstuck with sufficient force. Let's go down. Analyzing the components of this box can help you understand how to open it. A simple magnetic force does not seem to be enough to open this door. You need to find out how to create a more powerful magnetic field. 2 metal quoits are needed to generate enough power to open this door. I have this one. Ah, there we go.
It feels like this place hasn't been touched in eons.
Aluminum. Metallurgical ingots. Metal lever. Or lever. Complex alloy of the origin connected to a much larger device. Let's analyze it. This is an activation system. Analyzing the components of this device can help you understand how it works. This material appears to have unique magnetic properties. The sonar can help you find the other elements made of the same alloy. If you bring a metal quoit nearby, you can interact with this device. And there's also complex mechanism, part of a complex system that includes a network of pipes. The thickness of the matter and the burn marks on the chimneys indicate that this mechanism was designed to resist extremely high temperatures. There are traces of various metals and alloys in the troughs. Tungsten. Zinc. Magnesium. Iron. Tantalum. Steel. Nickel. Lead. I wonder if that's going to come into play. Broken sphere, a complete complex alloy of the origin, broken shards of glass. The object has a remarkable magnetic force. Can I place it inside of there? I mean, I really don't know what else it would be. Oh, wait. No? Nope. Well, okay. Interesting. Let's see. This material appears to have unique metallic properties. The sonar can help us find other elements made with the same alloy. If you bring a metal quoit nearby, you can open this box. Oh, right. Perfect. Perhaps there's another tablet that has the key to identifying this metal. You will find the register of matter on the desk in the House of Words. Use it to obtain the sonar frequency needed to identify the metal and place it in the forge to create the appropriate orb. Ew. Okay. So we're having to essentially find the right translation. That makes sense. Let me grab this. Okay, so let's go over here again. Let's see. See, there's tons of these steels around, but I need some way to decode them. I wonder if it's that. Hey. Oh no. Oh. I'm being caught. Well, this puts us on a different path or same path. I did not mean to jump down from there, but let's see if we can find any other way to go over here. So there was a guy that ran that way. Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Well, okay, so I'm kind of stuck because I don't know. Both ways are blocked to me. So let me look and see where I need to go. And it's just a lack of not doing this for a while. Okay, so walk back towards the creature to the left. You'll come to a second small campsite. We can find the clue. Conversation between Andrew Marsh and Carl Mills. Okay, so I actually missed something over here. So hold on one second. As long as I don't step on his goo, I think I'm okay. Oh, there it is. I'm blind.
Please. I'm just afraid. We've lost too many already.
Fear is merely the expression of your doubt. Have faith in me. Look into the void, and if you believe, step forward.
I can't.
Walk. Prove your faith.
I can take her place.
Silence. Abby, bring me the star.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll just...
Good. I knew you were worthy. Unbelievable. She's not falling.
I can feel something moving.
Keep going, Abby. Don't stop.
No!
Okay, so that's the body that we found in front of the creature. This conversation seems to reveal a major discovery by the Ocean One crew inside the city. It appears that one of them managed to walk out over the void without falling. All the traces of organic secretions across the chasms. Oh, that explains it. That explains why it was floating. Okay, so I need to activate organic secretion. Why did it do that? Sorry, my web page refreshed. Okay, so now I just have to follow. Okay, well. So it's essentially a pathway? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. And I'm dead. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Well, that was a bad way to go. So do I have to hurry? Like... Maybe not that fast. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna walk, and stop. I'm not on your goo, sir. Okay, it's a puzzle.
I just walked over a fucking invisible bridge.
Its nature remains unclear.
Well, that worked. All right, so what is that? I guess it's just architectural work there. All right, let's see what's in door number 2.
Can this be real? It looks like something out of a nightmare. I wonder what it was used for.
It would appear that this room served as a sort of laboratory.
More engraved steels. Macroplankton sample. Broken tank containing decomposing macroplankton. Yith tank macroplankton. Okay. The tank contains an unidentified sample. Unidentified sample. The organic sample is rotting. Archive F479IN. DNA of aquatic creatures collected by Ansel after the events in Ismouth. Tissues taken from a deep one. Yeah. And there's this thing.
These tanks give me the creeps.
According to the literature, the Yith were a race of savants. It follows that they would conduct experiments.
Another laboratory tank. So should we not find something? Another engraved tablet. What was in this tank over here, though?
Oh, that's foul.
This tank was broken recently. Whatever medium was used, it must have preserved organic tissues extremely well.
Organic sample, animal tissue in a state of advanced decomposition. This appears to be an ancient experiment in cross-species reproduction. Gross. Oh, right. The body.
There's a body up there. Doesn't look like I can get to it.
Gosh, these tanks go down forever. So was this central mechanism, was it some sort of... Gosh, I'm getting really, really strong Scorn vibes. What in the world is that? Oh, it's magnetic. They sure do love their magnets. Looks like there's a... Hey, Daniel, welcome to the show. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Okay, so it looks like there's a document up there. This reacts to a magnetic device, though, which is interesting. Ha.
The star. So near. I've seen the visions. I've heard the voices. 3 parts, 3 signals, 3 frequencies. I can almost feel them. I must focus on them to reach it. If anyone gets my message, follow my trail to reach Cthulhu. And don't give up. I won't give up either.
Oh no, he isn't new. He showed up, I believe, when I was doing Mouse PI for Hire. He's in Australia, if I believe, or if I remember correctly. So the star is so near. I've seen the visions. I've heard the voices. 3 parts, 3 signals, 3 frequencies. I can almost feel them. I must focus on them to reach it. If anyone gets my message, follow my trail to reach Cthulhu. And don't give up. I won't either. Could that be those platforms that we saw on the floor? Marsh appears to have discovered the key to getting through this place. Marsh mentioned 3 frequencies. Perhaps you should use a combination. Identify the 3 frequencies that the Guardian contains and combine them in the sonar. That the Guardian contains. Transcription. Abby did not die in vain. Marsh was right. There are invisible passages, but we can't stay there too long. That's how the Guardian finds us. Yeah, we figured that out ourselves. The hard way. Alright, so there's more of that goo. So if I step on that... Yeah, there we go. The Elder's Tablet. Improved syringe. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. There we go. Okay, so I can't cross. Let's see here. Why is my vault and stuff? Oh, right. There we go. Okay, so let's do organic secretion. So I had to be able to cross. There's almost like a wall there, though. Yeah, there's a wall there. So do I need to go? I'm probably going to fall right here, but I see no other path. So... Woohoo! I was right. Okay, so there's a wall here. Yeah, I see no other actual... Huh. Well... Let me see what's going on. Once you make it across, turn to the right and go through the doorway, enter a lab. Right near the lab entrance, you'll want to look at the green substance. Inside, you'll want to use the frequency gold symbols to read all the seals in the area. This will give us more information and let us know what to do next. Once you've looked at all the gold symbols in the reachable areas of the lab, open your vault and answer the deduction. How to translate the Yith language. Okay, so it's telling me to... grab that. Okay, so I'm not supposed to cross this yet. So I wasn't wrong. Daniel says, good to see that you got back to this game. Yeah, same here. I had to wait till I could jump again. It's wild. Hold on. I gotta take the organic secretions off. Some over there. There's actually... Oh, there's some down here. I didn't realize that there was actual plaques on those little tubes or spheres. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, it's just a minor clue. Is there any of them that will have actual information? So essentially, we're just kind of putting this together. And by putting all the puzzle pieces together... can I get over... Nope. Can't cross that just yet. Okay, so let's turn into the deduction, which is here. How to translate these strange alphabetic symbols, and the answer is incomplete steel. Which is going to be where? Grave tablet, grave steel. It's the one that we found that was broken. Where's it at? Well, that's all of them. Damaged metal door. Incomplete prayer steel. So should any of these work? No. That doesn't make any sense. So the other piece is inside this lab. Inside you'll frequently gold symbols and read all the steels in the area. This will give us more information and let us know what to do next. Make sure to look at the upper level as well. Once you've looked at all the gold symbols in the reachable areas of the lab, open your vault and answer the deduction. How to translate the Yith language. Huh. But I don't see a way to... It says the answer is incomplete steel, but incomplete steel is here. So what would be the answer? The Master of the Forge appears to be able to control the Guardian. That could be helpful for you. The Forge appears to allow you to manipulate light and affect the Guardian. Perhaps it contains special Yith tools. Go to the Forge and use it to create something you can use to hypnotize the Guardian. If it obeys you, you'll be able to get to the star. Okay. I don't understand. Place the correct clue in the space to perform a deduction. But none of these work. Let's see. In the upper level, look at the recording on top of the chest by Andrew Marsh. The Guardian is made of 3 different matters, and we can use 3 different frequencies to reveal the invisible parts. I feel like I missed something before this. Got those 2 clues. Incomplete prayer steels. Recording. That is so weird. Let me look at this real fast. Hold on one second. See if this is a better guide. Okay, here's where it is. Next, you will need to examine and analyze 3 specific items around the laboratory. The first is macroplankton. The second is human blood, located in the lower area just to the right of the macroplankton. The final item is the Shoggoth heart, found inside a broken crystal sphere on the wall on the right side of the lower floor. A heart? Oh, there it is. Unidentified organ. The organ resembles a deformed heart, condition unusually well preserved. Ansel Archive HPL245MH, severed limb of a protein creature discovered by Ansel in Antarctica. Similar chemical composition. This is an organ from a Shoggoth. Once you have examined and analyzed all three, open the sonar menu and activate the 3 new frequencies. Okay, so now we have to tie them together. So macroplankton, human blood, and the Shoggoth heart, which would be oh.
Are you seeing this, Keith?
Fascinating. Some tentacles cannot be perceived by the human eye.
That explains a lot.
Well, that's interesting. So now I have to just walk across this. Woo. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right, let's make sure there's no steals or anything that we need. Engraved tablet. The devices near the Guardian's eyes appear to be able to communicate with it. Could the bases the tablet mentions be the metal slabs we saw in the tower? And the orb, the broken spears? Go to the first floor of the tower, stand in front of the Guardian's eyes, and place a magnetic orb on the metal slab to affect the Guardian. Gotcha. So I still need to get to that guy. I don't think I can do that though. Let's go this way instead. Okay, don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. More of those spheres, but it's broken. Metal slab, complex alloy of Yith origin. Yeah, so there's the slab. Man, you are one ugly creature, aren't you? Engraved steel. Identifying the Guardian's weak point could help us get our hands on the star. Perhaps there's something in the lab that can help us locate its weak point. Use the frequency Shoggoth heart near the Guardian to find its weak spot. Right.
This green stone is incredible. I've never seen anything so sharp in its raw state. If it could pierce the Guardian's skin, maybe we finally have a way to kill him. There's only one way to find out.
The Guardian of the Star is preventing you from reaching it. If you can get rid of it, the star will be within your reach. The Guardian appears to have resisted all of Ocean One's attempts. They mention a green stone that seems to have been their last hope. Stabbing the Guardian's weak spot with a green stone will kill it, but you still need to determine how to activate the stone. Okay. And then there is another one of those. Ooh.
There's a ray of hope. At last.
The Star of Shamash. I can't wait to feel the weight of it in my hands.
All right. Oh, up we go. Can I cross over there too? No. Oh, there's a body over here.
What?
Noah?
Wait. Marsh. He's dead.
Noah, calm down. You're safe.
What the fuck was that?
Tell me what you saw.
I don't know.
It's over now. He's just a corpse.
You're right. The star. It's close.
Oh, great.
Marsh thought he was a prophet. Where are your gods now, Andrew?
You seem upset.
Despite everything, I feel sorry for him. He was manipulated and led to his death. Such a waste of life.
Empathy is human, Noah, but it can be a weakness if you let it get to you. There's no logical reason to think you'll meet the same end.
Ocean Eye is no longer a threat, but something worse awaits us. Cthulhu's awakening is close.
But the warden...
Come on. Everything's falling apart. That can only mean one thing. The Warden is weakening.
I'm afraid she's right, Noah.
We're close. We need the star.
I'm on it.
Andrew Marsh's body. Andrew Marsh, CEO of Ocean One. Presence of multiple wounds and trauma. Recently deceased. Marsh was wounded by a tentacle and managed to free himself before being dragged here. Gosh. Okay. So we have the 3 frequencies. Let's go ahead and go back down. And let's see if we can access that gap that was at the bottom of the laboratory with that blue, like, floating object. Woohoo! Whoops. Went too far. Oh, I guess I could have just used that, huh? I'm not standing on you anymore. Leave me alone. There we go. Okay, so this is where we ended up. So the orb should be... Yeah, there we go. That's where I came from? Hey, there we go. Let's see. What is what? Slime Boy. right. Well, there's that. Now return to the top floor of the laboratory and use the 3 frequencies with your sonar to cross the invisible tentacles in the center. Continue across and climb the tentacle on the other side to reach a new area, which will trigger a cutscene. Now return to the top floor of the laboratory. Okay, so back in the laboratory? Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm stuck. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Well, this game is full of jank. I literally got stuck in a hole. The glowy light thingy, that is, it just increases like your ability points basically, so you can add more abilities to help you throughout the game. There we go. Oh no. I swear, jumping on this game is just a pain in the butt. Never thought I'd say that about a game. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in the hole again. What the heck? Oh, this game. It's literally not my fault. Okay, I'm staying away from the hole. My word. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now back to the lab. Go to the top floor and there should be a cutscene. At least you don't have to like restart from a checkpoint or anything when you die. It's more just like you just black out and you're back, which is fair. So do I need to follow? Oh, I see. Okay. So I need to essentially go. So I need to go up. Continue across and climb the tentacle on the other side to reach a new area, which will trigger a cutscene. After the cutscene, you will see a set of circular stairs leading upward. Before going up, turn right, use your sonar to reveal an invisible tentacle that leads down to the area ahead. Go through the overgrown section. Hold on. A small box behind the tentacles near the wall. Make sure you pick up a medallion since we'll be using this again soon. Now return to the upper area of the creature where the cutscene triggered. What? I feel like I'm supposed to get over there somehow. Like there and then like jump over here? But then how would I get back down? Okay, so essentially we know what we have to do. We have to get... Lord, I'm so confused. I don't understand why it's telling me to do what I've already done. Strange monoliths, we got that. Return to the eye of the creature at the start of the chapter, then turn around completely and head to the far end. Look behind the crate to find another magnetic medallion. Now that you have 2 magnetic medallions, return to the large circular room with the ramps. In the same room, you will find an earlier evolution collectible. Use the ramps to reach the 2nd floor. Here you will find a door that will not open even if you approach it with a medallion in hand. To open it, we have to do the other 2. In the same room, you now need to find the correct metal, zirconium. It can be found just to the left of the door you used to enter. If you're having trouble identifying it, use the zirconium frequency to unlock from the previous deduction. Once you have it, look for a small bowl. Place zirconium into the bowl, then stand next to it while holding a magnetic medallion and wait a few seconds. If done correctly, you will transform it into a Yith orb. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I have to use the metal, right? Okay, let's go do that first. Historically, I'm very bad at games like this because my thought processes don't work the same way that it does for most people. So I need to go to the forge, which is on the other side. That would be over here again, I think. Yeah, up here. And then the forge is this way. Okay, so now we need zirconium. Tungsten. Zinc, magnesium, steel, nickel, lead, aluminum. So I need zirconium? Aha, here it is. There's another metal quoit. Okay, now I should be able to just... Oh, we got that already. Now I should just be able to just stand here, or do I have to place it?
If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. This thing actually works.
Well, that was cool. Yith orb, zirconium. Glass sphere partially covered with a complex alloy of Yith origin. The polished internal face allows the object to reflect a ray in a specific direction. The object has a remarkable magnetic force. Additional observation: there is an energy core inside the sphere. Okay, so what the heck do I do with that? Here, let's lay this back up here where we had it. Let's do it here. Because this we definitely have to have. Alright, so we have that. Now what? Now return to the upper area where the cutscene played. Use the sonar to reveal across the tentacle beneath the circular stairs. On the other side, place the orb into the slot on the ground. This will hypnotize the creature and reward you with his Master's Voice trophy for completing the investigation with the low corruption outcome. Okay. So now we have to go back this way. There's not like a faster path, is there? Okay, so back under here. not a faster path. Okay, back up. And then across here. And then back up this way. If I don't fall to my death. There we go. Okay, so I can't use that one. But there's another one up here. Oh no! Gosh, this game is, like I said before, janky. There we go. Okay, so where do I place it? Right, all the way up here.
You won't make it, Noah.
Funny thing is, I see where I was supposed to go. Or not. Yeah, right there's where I need to go. Can I just jump down there? There we go. So now I just gotta hypnotize this thing.
Appears to have triggered a positive response in the Guardian. It's in a trance-like state.
You mean neutralized?
That should be enough to reach the star safely now.
Elsa, how are things going on your end?
I found a passage that looks promising. Don't wait for me. We've got to get that star.
Yes, so I'm not taking any damage from that anymore. Nice, so now we can get to the top and grab the star. Interesting. So in each one of these investigations, there's a quote unquote good ending and bad ending. Nice. Whoop. All right, here we go.
We did it. We fucking did it.
You fucking did it.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Elsa, Elsa, do you read me?
Noah?
I'm here with the star. I got it.
What's it like?
I don't know. It's almost unreal. Wait, the Citadel.
Noah, are you all right?
The star. It's a teleporter. Where am I?
The star must have taken you closer to the heart.
Okay, well, there we go. That was cool. Now what? Base of Yith origin. We use a thing here. Analyze. Well, hold on. It won't let me analyze. Okay, cool. Don't know if that's intentional or not. Engraved pillar. Pillar covered with Yith characters. And now I can't ask for help. Are we serious right now? Okay, so I have 2 buttons that are not working. Wow. This game. Hold on. Gosh, I'm dreading going through this game again. There we go. Good lord. Note to self, the next time this studio makes a game, wait a year. No, you're going to need to find a way to interpret these symbols. It's important. Maybe there's information nearby that can help you. The stele of the overseers is not far from this pillar. It is inscribed in both Sumerian and these unknown symbols, which will allow me to translate them for you. Okay, so we have to find that. And we have to use the gold symbols again, but I can't access my... There we go. Okay, let's do gold symbols. We can go ahead and add that to favorite, because we know we're going to have it. And we'll do Yith alloy, just so we have it. All right, so gold symbols. There's that. Let me examine this. I detect a thermal signature similar to the Star of Shamash. All right. Well, I guess out the door we go. Minor clue. Stele of the Overseers. The upper part of the engravings is written in Sumerian cuneiform. The characters are accompanied by Yith symbols. Overseers. We accept the task assigned to us by the elder gods. For our sacrifice, the star, shield and sword, to watch over the dreamer, to guide the one to come, seal the door, conjure the abyss.
Database update complete. You should now be able to read Yith.
Good job, Key.
Great. Star of Shamash, ancient artifact used by the great race of Yith to imprison Cthulhu in his earthly palace. A symbol is engraved on one side of the star. A deep scan of the star reveals significant quantic fluctuations inside the object. The data is consistent with theories relating to the phenomenon of teleportation. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get the good ending of this game because I'm almost fully corrupted. But that's what a second playthrough's for. Alright, well. I think I'm supposed to read this. Translation from Yith. Instrument of his fall, executioner of our kind. Shamash opens the way. Okay. We'll place that there. What's up with all the orbs? Receptacle. Yith alloy. The device has several removable micro panels. The shape and layout of the panel suggests that this device was designed to read a symbol that is specific to its mold. The symbol might also be present on another object. You can insert the Star of Shamath in this receptacle, which I did. To activate it, the symbols on the receptacle and the face of the Star of Shamash. Sorry. The symbols on the receptacle and the face of the Star of Shamash that's in contact with it must be the same. Make sure to turn the Star of Shamash so that the desired symbol is against the receptacle and not facing you. Oh. Got it. Turn the star in inspect screen. Okay. What's the symbol? Oh, I see. So it just needs to match that symbol that's on there. So like that. There we go.
In my bones.
The star seems to resonate with this place.
All right, so are we good now?
The star seems bound to this place. You should take it with you.
Oh. Thought I had to keep it in there.
I'm headed to the heart. Where are you?
I'm on my way, but don't wait up. I'll find a way to get to you.
Right. I'm moving. Stay in contact.
An ancient bust.
Could it be a Yith?
That's a reasonable assumption.
To think these things lie behind the stars.
Is there anything that I can interact with here? Whoa. Well, okay then. That's a lot of things. Tablet, the tradition of the stars. Large ancient slab covered with Yith characters coated in gold. Translation from Yith. We can no longer reach the stars, but we preserve their memory. They embody our own. Envelop after envelop, we preserve their brilliance. For each of us, a figure, a name, theirs. So many constellations lost to us because of our duty. Witnesses and gods, carried by Samash. Catalyst of the fallen one's demise. We engrave the star, thus their memory endures. So, yeah, that's darkness. How about no? Is there anything else we can do here? There's a bunch of these in the middle of this, but no way to access it yet. All right, into the darkness we go.
My God.
Oh,
Centuries have these walls witnessed.
wow.
That's the door I saw in my vision. We're close.
Don't let
Oh,
it get
great.
to you. Breathe, Noah.
The last door. Well, I think we're gonna get a bad ending because I didn't realize there was different ways to. So if you look, when we had to restart, when it loads that, there's like a red dot. Well, there's a blue dot that accompanies that on the right side, and I've done all the corruption solutions. So that's fun. So we're just going to push through and see what happens. So it looks like that fits a ball. Or the Star of Shamash.
I feel like these things might be connected to the door.
The final locks to protect the heart and what it contains.
One last door to open, and the deed is soon done.
Okay.
The star seems bound to this place. You should take it with you.
Oh, how kind of you.
Look at this place, Key.
The perfect embodiment of the great race's expertise.
Well, I don't think we're going to get any sort of logs or anything because they never got here. Metal cube. The object is vibrating almost imperceptibly. The different parts of the object are articulated, allowing it to change shape. It seems sensitive to certain resonating electromagnetic waves. It is possible to make the object react by using sonar. The cube seems to have been extensively studied by Ocean One crew. We should do the same and learn from their research. This cube reacts to sonar but weakly. Perhaps it would react more strongly to specific sonar waves. There is a cylinder in the nave. Analyze it to obtain the electrum frequency. This frequency combined with the energy of the cylinder will make the cube react more strongly. Okay, so we have to get to the nave. And I'm assuming it would go there once we get done, but we can't go there yet. What are these things? Prayer of the Master of Memories. Pillar covered in youth characters partially erased by time. Master of Memories. Characters erased. Sacrifice. Yep, I'm gonna die. Wonderful. The Master of Science. Characters erased. Shallow marks on the surface reveal the presence of characters that have been erased. The engravings have been eroded by time. Master, first of the mandatories we honor, and characters erased. I hate that I only get 3 of these. Shallow marks on the surface reveal the presence of characters that have been erased. Presence of pigment paste, quantity too low, unable to generate a frequency. Oh, great. Of pigment paste? The covering grooves appear to be designed to transmit or amplify a signal. Star of Shamash. You already encountered this device in the temple at the start of your exploration of Raleigh. Just like the ones in the temple, these plates have a central base designed to hold a spherical object. Now you need to find the spheres. Once you found them, insert the spheres into the dedicated spaces of all the plates next to the last door. Right. The object emits waves continuously. The frequencies are too high to be heard by the human ear. So a hypersonic tone? Okay, let's add that then. Or hypersonic stone, rather. There we go. It's weird I can't. Oh, there's another one of those. But I can't get the pace. Prisoner of his palace, the fallen one slumbers. To each master his constellation, as many keys guarding the one whom pride has condemned. Yeah, this guy is definitely coming across as evil. The object emits waves continuously. The frequencies are too low to be heard by the human ear. Well, that was a waste. He resounds the song of masters, warden sacrificed for his slumber. And then did we get this one? Yeah. Okay, so we have a path that way. And a path that way. Also looks like there's a lower area, but I can't access it yet. Alright, let's go down the stairs over here. Another path that way.
Water. This deep.
Cthulhu's influence is shattering Relia's core.
Oh, there we go. Metal pyramid. Oh. Wait, what? So I got it and then... There we go. Oh, I don't like this water. Looks like there's something. Oh my lord. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. I can't get in that for some reason. Okay, let's go this way. I really hope something doesn't want to eat me down here. I don't really taste good, so I would highly recommend just skip it. Can I go? Huh. Can't go that way. Alright. Further we go. There's another one of those. Looks like it's just on the other side of this goo. But it's not, though. Alright, up and over. There's definitely something there. How would I access that, though? Whoop. That's stairs. Okay, well, nothing for now. Okay, so we have to figure out a way to access these pathways. And it has to do with our sonar frequency. Could it be that thing? No. Okay, let me read here. Hold on. First, place the star into the slot in the floor to activate the room. Then remove it to cause a set of stairs to appear on your left. Go down them to begin the investigation. Here, examine and analyze all the engraved pillars to unlock several clues and frequencies that will be needed later. Okay, so we have some more energy. So let's make our rounds and make sure we analyze all these. Hold on. Okay, we got that one. There was one that I was missing. The object emits waves continuously. The frequencies are too high to be heard by the human ear. There it is. So ultrasonic tone. Okay, so we have that. So now I should be able to take this out and activate it, right? No. To open the door, equip the ultrasonic tone frequency obtained from one of the pillars you examined earlier. Wait, what? After that, look for a set of stairs leading down near the area with a bridge and a locked door. So that would be back down here. This one? Engraved door. Door covered with Yith characters. There is no lock, but a line is engraved across the entire upper section. We await their song, overseers, masters, wardens sacrificed for his slumber. Above the threshold are stellar bodies waiting for the star. And then we're going to use that frequency on the door, right? The text inscribed on this engraved door resembles a call to prayer. Any cult like this would have a written version of its prayers elsewhere. It would be interesting to understand how the Yith prayed. Perhaps you can emit a sound frequency similar to theirs. Among the pillars in the antechamber, one is engraved with the prayer of the masters. Analyze this pillar to obtain its frequency. Configure your sonar with this frequency. It will allow you to open the engraved door.
What a strange phrasing.
It sounds like the verses of a prayer. It probably guards something important.
Feels like I'm in a cemetery. Or a chapel. This place is here for a reason.
Remembrance. A testimony.
Okay. And then there's different symbols. Well, what the heck did that do? Pillar of those who rest. To those who rest, we dedicate this chronicle, frozen in time, witnesses to its imprisonment, standing among the stars, to each his name, to reach his constellation, sung by Shamash. So essentially, you just have to keep placing it until it... Or maybe not. Should that not be on the bottom now? It's like that. Okay. Once inside, look at the symbol on the pedestal in the center of the room. Then find the matching symbol elsewhere in the room, which is located on the left side. Rotate the star in your hands until a blank face is pointing outward. Then insert it into the slot with that symbol. This will engrave the symbol onto the star. Oh. Okay, so it's an eye. So it was on the left side, right? There it is. Okay. Now it should be here. So now we have to turn it to where the eye is facing outward. So like that. Then
Wow. Where the hell are we now?
We haven't moved.
Who's there? Who are you? A Yith? Or a recording? Hello? Shit. That wasn't human.
Nothing locked away here truly is.
okay, so can we activate this now? Tablet, the one to come. Large ancient tablet covered with Yith characters coded in gold. You come from beyond time, not knowing how insignificant your race. Useful, a part to play. The door ages, the warden weakens. We fight, but the fallen one awakens. A troubled sleep, soon. A tool, the antechamber protects the heart. Our lodge guards its secrets. Our name reveals the key. Observe the sentinel. Observe our imprint. Preserve the possibilities his awakening threatens. The work on the antechamber is nearing completion. The projection of the stars, designed by our engineers, concludes our work. Their efforts are equal to the stakes, the ultimate rampart against the fallen one, the lock of his jail. The spectacle of the vault is breathtaking. Seeing it light up reminds us of the stars we miss. Standing on its pedestal, the one of Shamash, stamped with its distant elders, summons them now. And then can I go down somewhere? All right, we got everything here, I think. So I'm supposed to analyze something. Let me make sure. Let's see. This will take you into a memory. Wait for the dialogue to finish, then pick up the star to exit. Now return to the main circular area. Okay, so here.
Elsa, there's someone here. A voice, a consciousness. Maybe within the star. I don't know, but it spoke to me.
That is unexpected, to say the least. Did it help you with the door? Did you learn anything from it?
Not really, no. It was abrupt, but it didn't seem hostile.
You're on the right track, Noah. I can feel it.
Okay, so now return to the main circular area and find another set of stairs leading down along the edge. Another set of stairs? Oh, here we go. Okay, so same thing, or is it the same symbol? Same symbol.
Are you this being? The warden? How? You hear me? How? Fuck!
That didn't sound like English to me. Yeah, he understood it.
The star is unfolding. How is it doing that? What's happening?
The better question is, why is it doing that? This behavior must have a purpose.
So in this memory, analyze the piece of metal to get the pyrite frequency. Okay, pyrite, alloy of iron and hydrogen sulfide. Oh, here's this. Mental healing. Completing a deduction slightly reduces corruption level. Okay. And then this star map. This map represents several constellations that I do not recognize. The surface is heavily damaged. It does not appear to be the Earth's sky. It is possible that this map depicts Yith's constellations. A complete map could confirm this hypothesis. Okay, now grab the star to exit the memory.
This place. It's unbelievable. If only we had a little more time. There's so much we could learn from the star. Can you imagine the secrets it could reveal? The power it contains?
This place is getting to you, Elsa. Let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
Okay, so now it says, stay in the room and place the star on the pedestal near the wall. A bas relief of Raleigh. This bas relief depicts 5 humanoid entities dressed in golden robes in front of a columned building. The building's dome resembles those seen earlier in the Yith Citadel. Time has eroded the stone, erasing part of the work. Presence of pigment paste, quantity too low, unable to generate a frequency.
Prisoners
we have
and jailers, locked up for eternity. If that's the price to pay.
Then I have to look at the eye for a few seconds.
What was that? It did that before, in the sim.
Oh. Now pick it up after it does that.
Another teleportation.
It seems you've discovered a secret room.
Oh, nice. Engraved chests, one with the other in pairs as surely as dawn accompanies shadows and thoughts with words one with the other. We bend it, we tame it. And 2 lines are engraved across the surface of the object. In this room, collect the strange monolith to expand your inventory slots, evolution slots, then examine and analyze the bowl next to the skeleton to learn the pigment frequency.
Who are you?
Human remains. A very ancient cadaver. The front of the skull has been fractured. A hole about 3 centimeters across was carved into the bone.
What kind of mind was in this body? Human or Yith?
Would knowing affect your emotional reaction to seeing this body?
I guess not. The Yith were just trying to survive however they could. The situation were reversed. Humans would probably do worse.
The instinct for self-preservation is a common denominator for all living species.
Exactly. That said, now that the shell is empty, where has its mind gone?
Okay, so let's examine these. Sentinel's Diary. 8th Cycle KS. We are in control. Nothing to report. No breakthroughs. The fallen one slumbers under the Master's watch. We miss them. 11th Cycle KS. We complete the logs. The stars shine. We observe their light. Absent for many cycles. Our brilliance. 5th Cycle KT. The star trembles. It is draining. After effects. The stars spread out but weaken. Loss of energy. We adjust for this loss by adding bases. The star is doubled. Its energy is too. We address the novices, the faithful, the absent-minded. Observing the sentinel's symbols, charges the star. Place the star upon the chamber's pedestal and observe the sentinel's symbol to charge it. Then retrieve it to activate the translation. Instructions have been conveyed. We demand tranquility. Final warning. I'm not picking that up. And I can't analyze it. Hold on. And it's not letting me press A again. Oh my gosh. What in the world? How do you make a game where buttons don't work? Like, I'm pressing A. Oh my goodness. Sure would be nice to be able to analyze the clues in your game about finding clues and analyzing them. All right. Well, I guess we need to get out of here then. See, I need that pigment though. My gosh. Let's see if I can do it now. Yay, your game works. My lord. You know, I was so excited about this game, and now it's just turned into an absolute chore. If I wasn't genuinely curious to what's at the end of this game, I would just do it. I would do it off camera in a heartbeat. The pigment was probably used on the Yith tablets and frescoes, both containing pigment residue. And we got that. So now we have the pigment residue. Let's see. I don't think I want to need the gold symbols anymore, so let's remove that. And let's put the pigments into it. Let's also do... I'm not worried about getting the trapezohedrons. So... then let's put the pyrite. There we go. Okay, so now it says, around the secret room, you will notice several slots where you can insert the star. Each one will teleport you to a different room connected to the main circular area. First, place the star in the slot next to the magnetic chest. So there. Wait for it to glow, then remove it to be teleported. Okay. Once there, place the star into the pedestal in the center of the room to enter another memory. Oh wait, do I have to?
Found something. It's a tablet engraved in Yith. Looks like a history lesson.
Does it say anything about the heart?
I can't tell, but you'd think it would given where we are.
I hope so. Keep me updated if you find anything that could help us.
The seed multiplies and we persist. Disciplining life through the flesh, eternal. But Raleigh trembles, cursed visions and mad laughter. The fallen one dreams, he stirs and minds yield. Blood brothers and faithful alike, massacres, far too many deaths. The door is not enough. The masters assemble, the last observers. Resigned to our demise, one last undertaking to subdue the fallen one and prolong his slumber. Reinforce the heart, wardens, we sacrifice ourselves. To lost potential, to time, and to the waters, we dedicate this chronicle. May our memories enlighten you and guide your hand. All right, so let's take this thing. Then we have to rotate it. And then replace. Yeah, that's not English. So I don't know how he understands that. Inside, examine the large fresco on the wall to start a deduction. You can solve it with the clue from the star map from the other memory. So this fresco covered in symbols, large fresco covered in Yith characters. The surface is heavily damaged. These symbols appear to be names of constellations. Unfortunately, the map is incomplete. Okay, so now we can solve that by doing a deduction here and then star map. Holy cow. And then there's all kinds of symbols. Damage complete map. Combining these two maps could allow us to identify certain constellations. Some of them are still illegible because of the weathering of the maps. Here you have the name and positions of the constellations. Now all you need is their shape. There may be a comparable fresco somewhere. In the memory of possibilities, there is a similar star map which will complete this one, which we already got. So what does the complete map look like? Oh, there we go. These names seem familiar. The shapes of these constellations are also similar to illustrations you have already manipulated. Each of these constellations is associated with a Yith. The shape of each constellation is that of a Yith symbol. Okay. After solving the deduction and examining everything in the room, leave the memory and return to the secret room using the pedestal near the wall. Okay. Its design was dictated by urgency, but we also derived comfort from it. Duplication bases are a relief. 2 or 3 can work on the star at once without leaving our workshops. We can also move there at will, using the duplicated star as an anchor point. The economy of movement is welcome. Our flesh is tired. Moving is costly. Bitter irony for those who master time in the waters. Our burden, and so it is. Kalendar, taking up the mantle of his masters, Imitar, now sealed. We hereby take note of the transfer of duties of sentinel from master to disciple. The lodge is his, and with it the responsibility of the door and the antechamber. We ask Nerdhod to link the star's conduit to Kelhindar's symbol. The translation bases are calibrated. The access to the lodge is changing. The name of the new sentinel determines it. Session transcribed by Sognrod, clerk to Thultris, master of the laws, master of science. We thank you for your presence. We count 5 masters, 3 apprentices, a dozen other subjects. Shares his progress. We proceed with the demonstration of the alternators. We note the master of science's genius. The matter from the fallen one bows. Bows. The arrival of Gust, assuming that's Gust, interprets the session, is summoned to the door. A new breakthrough? The group scatters hastily. The master of science and his disciple take the star and leave. We retire to the garden. Part of the text has been destroyed, preventing us from determining the name of the master of science. Several texts seem to be referred to the master of science, but they have been erased. You will only be able to identify the master of science after restoring the text. One of the pillars engraved with prayers near the last door made references to the master of science, however the writing is damaged. The memorial of scribe contains remnants of the writings. They will help you. Okay. Now let's place the star. Well, hold on. There might be more. Oh. We confirm the experiment. The results are constant. The following ones matter. Bows. The waves push it back, encouraging. We continue testing. More experiments. We're close. Metal sphere, yet alloy. Why can't I take that? 11th Psycho KR. The fallen one dreams still, but his slumber is restless, lighter. His consciousness breaks through. His madness resurfaces and clouds weak minds and sensitive souls. The door holds, but his matter oozes through. The antechamber has been affected. We cleanse it, but to no avail. We seek a solution. 2nd Cycle KS. Our dust draws near. We prepare for the sealing. Kalendar fears the handover, but we feel he is ready. Our burden is his. Pride and pain. Duty does not wipe away fear or regret, but the masters must lead by example. So we embrace our destiny, so the fallen one may slumber, and Raleigh may remain. Is there anything else in this room? I don't believe so. Okay.
Shit!
You all right?
I'm fine. For now.
This place could collapse at any minute. We need to hurry.
So after solving the deduction and examining everything in the room, leave the memory and return to the secret room using the pedestal near the wall. Okay, so we're going back. And now it says to place the star into the 3rd slot to the right. 1, 2, 3. Starting from the locked magnetic chest. Okay. Inside, examine the energy upgrade. Aha. That'd be cool if I could find energy in the first place. That would be great. Inside, examine the pedestal in the center and collect the final energy upgrade. Prospectors travel the pass, and our destruction echoes once more. The fallen one's roar echoes through time. The polyps are with him. Condemned. Once again, we flee, trading this flesh for another. The overseers are born of this new trial. They rise, the masters of science. Among them, in the sorrow of ashes, the sacrifice comes, and with it your echo. Yeah, we're not doing those yet. Unidentified crystals. Crystal formation. The formation gives off a specific energy frequency. Electrum. Oh. And that's what we use to... Hold on. That's what we need for... That's what we need to change these cubes, right? So we switch to Electrum. Pull this out. And then... Hey, there we go. Nice. Final energy upgrade. I guess that was that one technically. Oh wait, no, it was that on the wall. Now return to the main large circular room, equip the Elder Glyph frequency, and look down into the water until it highlights another strange monolith upgrade. Okay, what is this though? Bas relief of the visions. This bas relief depicts a cone-shaped figure assailed by visions. One seems to be a reference to Cthulhu. In these hallucinations, bodies are strewn all over the ground. Presence of pigment paste, quantity too low.
They saw her and tried to escape this prophecy.
Don't we all? Okay, that looks like it for this room besides that thing, which we've already missed a few of them, so we will get those on the second playthrough. Where is my... Oh, it's in my hand. There we go. So now we need to insert this. There's not a place to insert it. Let's try this. There we go. So how do I get out of here?
It seems to recognize these remains.
I wonder why.
What? Is this the master of... Okay. I don't know how to return to the center area, though, is the problem. Oh, there we go. Or not. Oh, we have a bunch of these, though. Can I put this thing in here? We record the sufferings of our exodus. We tame this new flesh. We rise again. Rebuild what was lost. An empire. Vast cities of stone. I don't know how to pronounce that. Something among them. We grow, but our plans are thwarted by the shadows of the fallen one. This earth is his as well. Caution against unreasonable conquest. Master of the forge, our spear opposes his wise temperance. We obey, unaware of all the regrets you discover. Part of the text has been destroyed, preventing us from determining the name of the Master of the Forge. Okay, so I think I went the wrong way. Let's put this back. So those leads to rooms with the constellations. Well, I know I can get back this way. I think. See, that's blocked off. Oh, I thought that was water. My bad. Okay. So I can't do anything with that. Now it's got to find a way out of here. Do I have to just get lucky on which one that I get? So I basically have to spawn to a room that I can walk out of, essentially. So now it says equip the Elder Glyph. The Elder Glyph frequency? And look down into the water until it highlights another strange monolith.
It's getting worse. This stuff is everywhere.
We're getting close to its source. You're on the right path, Noah.
Oh, the door. The reflection on the metal does not correspond to the room we are currently in. Yet alloy. Extra-dimensional matter oozes from the grooves in the door. A large quantity of the matter appears to have gathered on the other side.
All the sap accumulated behind the door will spill out when we open it.
Indeed. But this is the only way to reach Cthulhu.
I know. But I feel like I'm about to open the gates of hell.
Then the devil should be worried.
Down to the water until it highlights another strange monolith upgrade. Once there, find a cube on the floor next to a triangular slot. Pick it up and use pyrite frequency to reshape it into a triangle. So we came down from here. Where did we go? No, it was over on that side. Yeah, I'm not worried about the upgrade. Let's just go this way. Okay, so pyrite changes it to... So pyrite changes it to a triangle, and then the electrum changes it to a sphere. Oh.
Great.
Inside the room, you will find several metal cubes. Pick up as many as you can, then return to the main circular area. Here you will see 5 slots on the ground. You need to collect 5 cubes, either from that room or elsewhere in the area. Use the electrum frequency to transform them into spheres and place them into each slot. Okay. Sounds simple enough. And there's 5 of these little holes. So electrum. Oh, it cleared the corruption. Interesting. I think we are getting close to the end here. There's 2. Let's see. Here's 3. So I need 2 more, which should be in here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up 3 more though. Just in case. And last one. Okay. Now that all 5 cubes have been placed into the slots on the floor in the main area, it is time to solve the final puzzle. This is the most complex puzzle in the game. If you want to solve it yourself, use the pigment frequencies on the large murals in the small mausoleum rooms to reveal information about the constellations and their correct positions on the star. Then return to the memorial of imprisonment where you originally engraved the eye symbol into the star and apply the correct symbols to each corresponding side based on what you discovered. If not, here is the solution. So we're just going to go ahead and just carry on. So let's go to the one that we have to engrave the things on, which is down here. Yeah, at this point, I kind of just want to see what's at the, I want to see what's in the door. First, we have to get in here. So, pyrite. Oh, wait, is it this one? Nope, it's on the other side. 1 second. Or is it this one? No. Let's go ahead and go on the other side at the bottom, I believe. Hey, welcome back, Connor. Just in time for what I believe is the big finale. If I can figure out where to go to engrave my things. Yep, that's storage. So let's go this way. I gotta find the room where I engraved the sphere. I think it's this one. Yeah, here we are. Okay, so here's the solution. Use the original eye symbol that was engraved at the start of the chapter as your reference point. So we have to do MTAR, top of the cube, above the eye. Gosh, what in the world? Okay, so it looks like a T with another bar below it. And we have to engrave it above the eye. On top of the cube. So it needs to go this way? Right, but above the eye, which direction? If you make a mistake, do not worry. You can overwrite any symbols with a new one. Use the original eye symbol that was engraved at the start of the chapter as your reference point. Right, but there's... It could be flipped, though. Okay, so it's going to be here. So we got to change it this way. Okay, so if it's flipped... So confused. Whoa, why are we shaking? Okay, so let's do this. And it's going to be the symbol that looks like a cross with another right here. And then Volcrid, which looks like a little tower. And that's going to be below the eye. So that's above it. So above the eye. And then below the eye is going to be this one. So it's going to be there. It looks like a tower. This. And then opposite of the eye is going to be a little hook with legs. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab this. So opposite of the eye. So the eye is... Where'd my eye go? Wait, what? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 5-sided. Got it. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I need to put the eye back. Oh, well, it's all jacked up. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so now we can use this as a reference point again. So the... Gosh. On the top of the cube above the eye. Two. So I had to rotate it twice. Okay. So above the eye would be this location. I am so confused. It would be this. But it says above the eye. So would that not be here? Okay, so that's above the eye. And then on the bottom of the cube, below the eye. So that would be this one. That's the tower. So now you have eye. And then above it is this, and then below it is that. Okay, that makes sense now. And then the next one is going to go on the back of the cube, opposite of the eye. So essentially where I am right now. And it looks like a little curved hook with legs. That. On the right of the cube, to the right of the eye. Oh. Wow, why are we glowing? Okay. So to the right of the eye, so it'd be... All right, we're still good. So I need to put it on this. And it's going to be the tower symbol with like a hole in the top of it. Tower symbol with the hole in the top. Yeah, Katie's still here. And I'm just confused. I was confused about the side that I'm trying to find. These puzzles are sort of convoluted. Like, how would you ever figure this out on your own? And then Thultris goes on the left side of the cube, which is a tower with a shorter leg. So let me take that. Examine. So the last one's going to be there. And it's a tower with a shorter leg. That. Okay, so we have the eye. That's above. That's below. To the right. To the left. And that's opposite. Okay, so we have it now. If done correctly, you will hear a line of dialogue from Noah when picking up the cube after applying the sixth symbol. Well, I didn't hear anything. Let's see. Take the star to the pedestal above the main circular area and place it with the eye symbol facing to the right. Well, let's try placing it and see what happens. Because it wouldn't be the first time that we have not had the game work correctly. So with the eye symbol facing to the right. Was something supposed to happen? Okay, so that was incorrect. Lovely. Was I supposed to do something? Clue updated. Oh. Oh, there we go. The Master of Sciences. Yeah, see, all of this is going to help me. I'll go ahead and grab them, though. Excuse me. Yeah, we already got all those. Okay, so I need to find a better guide because this one isn't working. Let's use this one instead. Okay, got that. I just need to find out how to do it. No, this requires extreme accuracy. The orientation of each star sign needs to be spot on. We recommend starting over from the very beginning by re-engraving one face with the very first star sign that you've been using to access reconstruction, and so on. From there, follow the instructions above, making sure you do not rotate the star diagonally. So it has to be orientated the right way. But if you're starting with top of the star, bottom of the star, opposite the first engraving, to the right of the first engraving, to the left of the first engraving. Huh. All right, back down. Yeah, so I'm going to be honest. I'm going to finish this game and complete it, but man, it has really disappointed me. Definitely my biggest disappointment of the year. For sure. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this over with. So it has to be orientated correctly. So I guess that's why the eye is the way that it is. So I got the symbols in the right place. So top of the star. Bottom of the star. So I have them correct. I just need to orientate them correctly. Okay, so let's do the cross. Which is this. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay, but it keeps flipping it. What orientation is it using? What? It's not even being stamped the right way. Okay, let's try it again. There's the eye. So does that one need to be the cross? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just gonna look up a video. Hold on. I'm sorry to have you guys wait while I look up a video on this, but this is such a stupid puzzle. Gosh, this game. Star of... See, that person does the exact same thing. It's just like, okay, let's see what this guy does. I don't need to know how to find the... I just need to know how to engrave the stupid thing. All right, so he starts off with... that. Okay, so he starts off with an eye. I got that far. And then rotates it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even want to finish this game. This is miserable. I hate this. Each sign has to be the right side up, if that makes sense. So it has to be the right side up. Gosh. Let me change to a... Okay, name the sign. So it does it. So this thing doesn't really have a top and a bottom. Sign boy, so we're made to put all of these in. Yeah. So I have the solution. It's just I don't understand the orientation. So does that mean I have to flip this thing 180 degrees? Katie, I need your help. Can you slide over here? I'm recruiting the puzzle solver in the family. Hold on. Okay, so okay, so here's Katie. So she is the puzzle solver. So this thing has all these sides, right? Each side has to have the right symbol, but it also has to be orientated correctly. So like if that was there, this would be I, right? And then here is the sign. So you start with I because you have to have I. So the top of it, which would be here, is that. But I can't get it to orientate the right way. So if I put it here and then turn this side to that. Oh my gosh. Everything. I hate this game. Hold on. Sorry, the website keeps refreshing that I'm trying to use. So even the website is broken. This game is cursed. It's just cursed. Okay, there we go. Now it won't refresh.
So you're trying to get it.
Yes, each side has to have a different symbol, but all the symbols had to be orientated toward their face up like that. They can't be like that. Well, so you have to put them in these slots. So like if I wanted to put this cross, yeah, so if I want to put this cross, so it says on the guide that it's above the center, right? So there. So I rotate this way and put it in. And now above it should be that, but see, it's upside down. See, each one has to be on the right. Some of them are on the right side and left side, so you can't just rotate it. Does that make sense?
Oh, how do you know?
You don't. That's the problem here. Like, it's just an eye. Like, you don't know.
Okay.
That's the problem. Unless there's I don't know if there's a blank space. That shows you what it should be.
The eye.
So the eye is your starting point, and then it tells you top of the eye, bottom of the eye.
Right, but there's notches on the eye, so the eye was originally oriented. The eye needs to be that, or if it needs.
No. It's the same. If you flip it, it's the same. It's an identical eye. So you're kind of going off of. So that would be the bottom. But if I flip it, and then that would be the top. See what I'm talking about? Either way, it's upside down. So you just tell me what to do.
Well, I need to.
So if I'm putting it in this way, should I rotate it like this and then insert it? If it's engraving it upside down. Let me find the cross. Hold on. So that should theoretically make it work. I'd be so mad if that's correct. See, it's upside down no matter which. If I flip it. Oh.
Oh.
But that doesn't make any sense because you're putting it against that and it's engraving it. So why would it engrave it upside down?
Because you're not upside.
No. If I'm looking at the eye.
I understand. Let me.
Okay, so now we know. So
I need to see.
So what's the bottom?
Bottom is the.
Okay, so here's the eye.
Mm-hmm.
So it needs to be this one. So let's make it look that way. And it's the pi sign. It's like a tower. Okay, so this one. So now there's the I, that one, I sign. Okay, so I need to flip it. So I, cross, I. Okay, so opposite the first engraving, which would be opposite of this. So I can just hold it right here.
So it's on the.
So if I'm looking at this one, it's the opposite. So it's like the little tower with a hook. Yeah, it is weird, Connor. I don't understand. Because if I'm putting something in, okay, like for example, so this should be the exact opposite side, right? It's like a little hook. Let me find it. So there's no way if I put this side up against that and engrave it, that it should be upside down, correct? That doesn't make any sense. So that's the same thing I did with the other ones. How is it upside down?
I'm telling you, I bet those not.
They don't. I promise. Okay.
No.
Let me see that. What's the next one?
Okay, opposite.
Like a tower with a hole in it. Oh. So to the right of the first engraving, so it would be this one. All right, that one's already correct.
Okay.
What's the other one?
Uh,
Tower with a broken leg. So that should be it, right?
Yeah.
But each one has to be orientated the correct way. What?
Okay.
Correct.
Mhm.
Correct.
Mhm.
Correct. So that should be it, right?
Do it. End it.
Okay. And then I'll have to go up here and make sure the eye is facing to the right inside of the... So now I put it to the right. That part I remember reading. So make the eye to the right in place. Nothing.
Just replace.
Well, see, now they're... Oh, wait. I see what I did. It's did that before. Place the star on the pedestal that activates the last door. Make sure the correct face is forward so that each constellation sits in the right position. Oh, thanks for that. It didn't help me at all.
Put the eye facing you.
Facing me?
Yeah.
So if it's this way, then the eye facing me? Like that?
Sure.
There's supposed to be a voice line whenever you get those symbols correct, and I have not heard it yet. Oh my gosh, ads, come on. I hate this game. I was so excited. I am so
You
disappointed.
just hate puzzles.
I just want this to be over, to be honest with you. Okay, so head to the Memorial of Imprisonment. Got it. Assign the following symbols to the correct sides of the star. If you make a mistake, don't worry, you can override any symbol with a new one. Use the original eye symbol that was engraved at the start of the chapter as your reference point. On top of the cube, above the eye. If done correctly, you will hear a line of dialogue from Noah. Pick up the cube, applying the sixth symbol. Just, I don't understand.
Back to your picture.
Imtar at the top of the star. I mean, I guess we can use those little dots, like you said, and see if that. As long as it doesn't really matter. As long as we get the right picture on the right dots.
Yeah, but I need to see what the eye is supposed to. You might have it completely opposite.
The eye is an eye. It is an eye.
I know, but it doesn't matter. Because you could have done it flip side.
Are you talking about like whether it needs to be this way or this way? That doesn't matter. The eye is identical no matter which way you flip it.
Yes, but that doesn't orientate one preferred as a bottom than the top.
Let's just do this. Hold on. So like you mentioned, there's dots on this, right? There's dots on these. So 1, 4, nothing. Let's just line the symbols up with the picture. Okay, so
I want you. Okay, first of all, get your eye. Okay, go to the top. That is supposed to be blank. So turn it. Go around.
hold. So that one goes on the blank one. So this one. So that should be that.
Should be that.
I think the problem we're having, we just need to find a solid reference point. So let's make sure. So
if you hold on,
that needs to be the
rotate. Okay, go up. Other way. Up. Okay. Okay. Go to turn it this way. Sideways.
let's do this. Let's put this. So it's like the cross, right? Let's just make sure that is the right place.
Because it makes the eye side.
I don't know. None of this is making sense to me. Okay, so if this is our reference point, that should be the top of the star.
Mm-hmm.
So the eye should be there. What if it's here? Or here? Or here? See the problem? What's the next picture? It has one little dot. All right, the one that has one little dot. Okay, so this one should be a tower in this orientation. Okay, let's find that. So the tower in that orientation, done. So the next one's going to be six dots. So it would be this one.
The bottom and the big.
So it'd be like that. Like that. So now it needs to be flipped this way. And then placed in. Looks like an R. Okay, what's the next one? Orientate just like that. Make sure that one's right. Okay, and then 5. This one. Oh. And that should be the tower with the broken leg. Okay, so tower with the broken.
It's active. We're almost
Got it.
done. I'm
Told
shaking.
you.
God, that is the most convoluted
Of course you can.
puzzle I've
Told you.
ever seen. I still don't understand it. I never thought to actually line up the dots on the picture. Okay, now let's finish this. Let's see what's in this stupid door. Oh my gosh. I'm so done with this game. Too bad I have to do it again to get all the collectibles. Ugh. Okay, now it has to face... The eye has to face to the right, is what it said. Where the heck's the eye?
Magnificent.
Noah, get up! Everything's about to collapse!
Elsa!
We have to jump now!
She's right, Noah.
We'll never survive that!
If Cthulhu awakens, nothing will survive. They saw it. We have to take a chance. I will.
Wait! Okay, I'll do it. I'll go first. Make sure you jump in after me.
Oh, Lord. Why don't we jump down the hole?
I know this place.
We're back in his realm.
This time, we end it. Elsa should have joined us by now.
Who knows how this place works?
I just hope she's all right.
Or that goo. No, not hell, just an eldritch dimension.
Another trick of the mind.
Keep walking.
Where are we now?
Are you wanting me to jump into the hole? That doesn't sound fun. Looks like that's our only option. Oh, I hate water. I can't see the bottom of. Okay. Okay, so how does this help me? Wait, what? Wow. This is wild. Okay. So is that his prison?
Elsa, you're here.
Noah, look at this place. It's Yithian.
I've seen this before.
They built it.
We're in the very heart of the prison.
Yeah, it's rotting.
The consciousness. It's here. We need to take this and put it back into the warden.
Wait, come and see this.
This must be the device they used to become the warden. How does it work? Maybe we have to stab the star.
Or ourselves.
And then what happens?
Our consciousness is transferred into the machine.
Is there a way back?
It doesn't look like it.
So we end up like this guy?
Are you afraid?
Yes. But I need to know. It's a chance to find the answer we've looked for so long.
What are you going to choose? The Yiths or us?
I don't know yet. But there's no turning back now. For better or worse.
So, are we just going to stab ourselves in the brain? Is that the plan?
Help me, Elsa!
Elsa! What? How?
Noah?
Elsa!
It's really you?
What? How? You! You just stood there! You let it happen, you did nothing!
Noah, who are you talking to? There's no one else here.
She can't see me. I did it because you needed her. You were breaking and I couldn't let that happen.
What?
This doesn't change the truth. The warden's gone. Someone has to take his place. This is our chance.
Hey, listen to me. Whatever that is, it's not real.
I have walked beside you since May's basement, dragged you out of the dark, kept kept you alive more than once. Maybe I'm not real like her. Maybe not like you, but I am real. And I care in the only way I know how.
We can do it. I've seen it too. Replace the Yith, and the prison will be restored.
Trust the Yith? Again? Look at what they did to your species.
Noah, talk to me.
Let me be the warden. You created me for this.
She might be right.
She? You're talking to Key?
We can't trust the Yith, Elsa.
It worked for 5,000 years. It'll work again.
Maybe, but what about after? Then what? Maybe it is time for a human to take control.
I know what you're thinking. This is your destiny. Your parents. Your sacrifice. It's all bullshit. You're hurt, mentally and physically. And God knows what your AI might do when she's inside the machine. Human. Fuck.
I don't know, Elsa. I really don't know.
I didn't drag you out of that cave to let you die like a piece of shit in here. If this is the way, then I'll do it.
She's only a human. She'll die screaming inside the machine. We, together, we will survive.
I don't know where we stand after all of this.
You're really considering the fact to hand over humanity's future for a voice born out of your trauma?
Maybe it's not just a voice. Maybe it's a different part of myself. A part that sees clearer than I ever could.
Or maybe this is the final illusion before the fall.
Trust yourself, Noah. You already know the answer.
No. I followed you down this path. I believed in you. Now it's your turn. You have to trust me, Elsa. This is my choice.
I feel like we got the bad ending. Which we kind of knew that, huh? Well, here goes nothing. Yep, that's going to my head, isn't it?
Trust yourself, Noah. This is what we worked so hard to achieve. You already know the answer. Trust yourself. The artifact. You know what to do with it. Trust yourself.
Ah, her. I had to make a choice.
I trust you.
Did I make the right
The
choice?
cycle holds. Cthulhu sleeps again. This is where I belong now. With him. For all eternity. I can finally dream.
I made the right choice. Oh my god. Well, we did it. So that was the good ending. So the reason why I chose the real one. So apparently, when she got pulled into that place at the beginning of the game, she never left. We never found her. Our AI used our corruption in our brain to make a figment of her because she wanted power. So there's no way that I was choosing an AI that manipulated me the entire game. There's no way. So yeah, even though she did die, we made the right call. So that was cool. That puzzle was one of the most stupidest things, just like my English, that I've ever had to deal with in a video game. That was beyond stupid, and I hate that I'm gonna have to do it again. So are you good? Are you good?
I got.
She got choked on her granola. So here is what we're gonna do now. So we're gonna do a 100% playthrough of this game, which includes getting all endings, all that stuff. But for now, for today, we're done with it. Overall, the game was a huge disappointment. I don't know how else to put it. You look at the trailers and none of it screams walking simulator detective game. None of it. Nothing prepares you for going into this game expecting some sort of combat focused Cthulhu experience, and then you get into this game and it's just a walking sim detective game. So for me personally, this game's a 5 out of 10. It's awful. I can't give it more than that. The only good thing about it is the setting itself. But as far as the gameplay, the mechanics, the bugs, I mean, I had to put this series on hold for 3 weeks because I couldn't jump. I literally could not jump. I had to wait for a patch from the developers to allow me to freaking jump. This game was a broken mess. It's still a broken mess. And I honestly am not looking forward to playing it more. But I'm going to, because I'm a completionist. So we will go through it one more time and we'll finish it up. But for now, that's all for me. Slime says, try the Cuphead game. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I played that game when I had my Xbox when it first came out. And yeah, I absolutely suck at it. It's awful. But yeah, so the only redeeming part of this game is actually the story. But man, the parts in between the story beats they're a slog. But thank you all so much for watching. Connor says, why not? I touched on it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this series. Again, sorry for the negative feedback on it. Not every game's going to be a winner, and this is going to be one of those games where it's just not a winner. It's a disappointment for me. But I will catch you all on Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. We will go through it again, and we're just going to beeline it, skip all the dialogue and cutscenes, and just beeline the achievements on it. But other than that, that's all for me today. Have a great week. Connor, you have a great week as well, and I will see you all in the next episode of whatever that we end up doing. Bye-bye for now.